Jason Carver, Judge Jason Carver is presiding. Today we have a case between Mr. Paul here versus the CPD in regards of abuse of power. I request that any back talk in the back, please do keep it at a minimum. If any noises start coming from back there, he will be escorted out. All right. To start off, I'd like to let Paul and his attorney make their argument, and then we will continue with the PD's argument.
Oh, so I'm
Alright.
Paul. I'm here to represent my brother who is died as of PD's mistreatment.
Of
Or if
course.
you'd like to speak.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sir, please do keep that down to a minimum. Let them at least get their starting points off.
Alright, my name is Alex Bunny Jr. I'm here to help Mr. Paul right here with his, on a brain for it. His, court case with, between the PD and his brother.
Of course. Who is over here for the PD side?
All right, we have a trio of attorneys here. We're going to go ahead and let Counselor Miles give opening statement right here.
How you doing, sir? How we doing, people of the jury? As we have already witnessed, the plaintiff here didn't even present a case, didn't even present any kind of charges, any kind of misconduct. All right, I would already like to present a mistrial on the behalf of the CPD because of, oh my God, I couldn't even begin.
I'm sorry.
Your
I'm
Honor.
confused. Last I checked,
Your
the
Honor.
charges were involved with abuse of power and I believe PD's relation to the death of your late, was it father?
Brother.
Brother. Late brother? Not, I mean, I thought that was pretty clearly stated in that.
Your Honor.
Has everybody seen the evidence here, Your Honor?
I believe so. The evidence has been passed around. I've seen it. The attorneys here have seen it. They should have seen it. I sent it to them. If they haven't seen it, that's their problem.
Yes, we have seen it.
Well, then they should well know what they're up against.
Well,
So let me step up. Wait,
What,
objection.
Sorry, sir. My other two
Can I talk?
attorneys are having issues.
other two attorneys are having issues.
Yes.
We'll let,
Can I talk?
We'll let Paul and them go first. Go ahead.
Me?
Alright.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Diablo, if you have something to say.
Alright. So we have reviewed all the evidence and everything. It is actually your job to present the evidence too, when the judge calls upon you. You're supposed to state your case.
What happened?
I don't know, man. You're doing
Mr. Paul, please, with you and your attorney, can you please make your opening statements? Why are you here today?
Alright, so both me and Mr. Paul are here today on the account of the CPD mistreatment of his brother. So we would like to point out that his brother did actually comply somewhat, and then they knocked him out, and then when he woke up he was in handcuffs, and then they were all on top of him, jumping on them and everything. And
Objection,
they
Your
were all
Honor.
on his back.
Objection, hearsay.
Objection, Your Honor.
That is hearsay.
Hearsay how?
Hearsay
There's
how?
body cam footage.
Every bit of what he said was hearsay. They're all allegations. They're false until proven true.
I mean,
My
that's why we're having
client
this
is
court
innocent
case.
until proven guilty, Your Honor. And
That
I
is
am
how-
motion.
that is
I
how it
call a
always
motion
works,
for
sir.
immediate
All right.
dismissal.
Yep.
Has
That
this
is how
man
it
seen
always
the
works,
Have
sir.
evidence?
they submitted any evidence, Your Honor?
They
Yes.
have submitted evidence, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Good
I
to-
would like
alright,
to see
let's continue.
an official autopsy report.
An official
Mr.
autopsy
Warner.
report. Do you have an official autopsy report, sirs?
No, Your Honor.
Your
No.
Honor, based on this instance right here, what we're doing here is we're crucifying my client based on allegations of hearsay. We don't have an official autopsy report from the Chernarus Medical Services.
There
Is
may
that
not
what
be an
we're-
autopsy, but there is clear video of your officer standing on a man who was complying.
But we
seen
also
video.
we all
Clear
We've seen the
video
video.
of your brother leaving the CPD in perfectly good health.
I have seen the
Mr.
video. I will
Mr.
say
can't
when
stand your
he-
bits. Sorry, am I allowed to speak
Denise
to Mr.
fat?
Can't Stand
My
Your
bad.
Bits?
I'm not
Your Honor,
getting
I will
fat.
be filing a countersuit after this adjournment.
But anyway,
Sure.
yeah.
That's if
Your
it is
Honor,
adjourned, of
we've
course.
also reviewed the video footage, and not to mention the so-called victim, they're claiming, ended up in handcuffs after he abruptly gave a dose of heroin to an officer of the law on the job.
That I would like to make an
Unknowingly.
objection to that.
As well as
Like,
placing
I would like to
down
make an,
illegal explosives and threatening
to
the
make an,
lives of everyone
yeah,
around.
I'll
Well,
let get. Oh,
Oh my
oh,
gosh,
gosh,
Hey.
wait till we
claim
get
I
there.
was-
Wow.
Hey.
Everyone be
I was- my
quiet.
brother was
One
on.
at a time.
Whoa.
Thank you, bailiff.
So I'd like to ask the prosecutors a question.
Sure.
What job do you say my brother was currently on when he did those such things, such as giving a dose of unknown substance as well as landmine? What job?
We didn't say he was on the job.
I heard someone
Never
say he
was
was on
stated.
he's on a job. He's on duty.
I'm not sure that he
I
was.
did hear that
I'm
too.
not sure.
No?
Yes, I
Not
heard
sure that he
as
was
well.
on duty or not. I just know he dosed a man with heroin and he pulled out
And
a landmine and
he
threatened
did
everybody
serve that
around.
time.
A terrorist
He did serve
situation.
that time for that.
I do believe that the officers used appropriate necessary force to subdue this man, this suspect, this criminal,
Absolutely.
hereby saving the lives of anybody around.
Preach it, brother.
He injected him with some kind of substance, and it was
He had
unknown.
my brother served that time before he died, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't see how that's an
Respectfully,
issue
sir,
here.
this court
Right.
is regarding to his death, not the actions, not the criminal actions he did before then. This is strictly regarding to the leading death.
All,
Please
hey,
stay on task.
all respect,
Well,
all due
with
respect to your
respect-
honor. Yes. Now, actually, the actions leading up to his death are, yeah, actually pretty necessary.
I think they were justified.
Of course, but
And very
how does injecting heroin connect to him getting his head stepped
Well,
on?
let us paint you a picture.
Your Honor, I
Honor.
can tell you this. That man left the CPD in perfectly good health.
Absolutely unscathed. Actually,
Unscathed, and there is video evidence, the same video evidence that these people here on the
Yes.
other side of the courtroom think incriminate us actually free us of all charges.
Of course.
The cuffs were let off
I would like to
because,
ask
Your Honor, the cuffs were let
Mr.
off
Paul,
because-
I'd like to ask Mr. Paul on his defense. How did this brother of yours come to, if this injury was so debilitating, how did he stand up and serve his time in jail, then leave jail before succumbing to it?
I suspect it may have been a slow-acting sort of disability.
You
A
suspect
slow
or you
acting
know?
crushed skull.
I suspect, sir.
I see. You did not get
With
a
no evidence.
coroner's report or autopsy done on this?
No, sir.
Hmm. Now, I want to bring something up to the court. The actions
my
done
brothers.
before he was brought to the PD involve a suicide bombing. I would like to ask, how did that not lead to this traumatic brain injury? How did the standing on his head, how was that worse than the explosive device under his feet?
well, if you look in the clear video, the explosive device he stepped on, it was under him, so the explosion could have no way got up to his head, and all the stepping of the CPD could mainly have done all the damage into his brain. Only the
Your Honor,
explosion
objection,
would have-
hearsay. This man,
Objection.
this
That's
man
the
is a
wrong
lawyer,
objection.
not a medical professional.
Objection. The plaintiff placed the explosive himself.
Yo,
The
chill out,
plaintiff-
chill
Your
out,
Honor, I
bro.
move for immediate dismissal of this case based off the evidence brought forth that we don't even have a clear cause of death.
Is my lawyer a medical professional? Is that a what's the answer?
Yes, I am a medical professional.
Were you able to perform an autopsy on this man's corpse?
Be quiet, please, people in the back.
Thank you.
Thank
Quit
you,
farting, bro.
bailiff.
Real
And
shit.
turn off your cell phones.
Bailiff.
No,
yeah,
I was
come show us
not
the video.
because Mr. Paul or nobody has told me where he was died, and at that point in time, I was not around when it happened. But I was hoping that another medical person could actually have done that autopsy and everything else, but
Objection.
I guess no one had the time to do it.
Overruled.
Guess is in hearsay. Guess is in hearsay.
Please, Mr. Ben, no more outbursts.
Your Honor,
See?
What about
God's
the
angry.
I
officer?
motion to move for dismissal based on the evidence. He walked away unscathed. He was not pronounced dead from any, hold that the PD had on him. The PD let him go.
So let me put this out. Let me put this out there. So this is actually a case against the incompetence to the Chinaris medical field. They could not supply a full autopsy, a real autopsy report. They couldn't do any of that. So how do we know that is the exact reason why he died? He had drugs on him. He could have died from a drug overdose. He blew himself up. He blew himself. Let me talk. He blew himself up, and do you know how explosives actually work? Your whole body's going to take the percussions. They're not just going to go from the ground up. So this is the incompetence of the medical field.
Hey, this is a hell of a bailiff you guys got. Anyway,
He technically
Judge.
isn't a bailiff. Go on.
according to our motion for dismissal, though, I mean, this is outrageous.
I mean, does
This is a kangaroo court
plaintiff
at this
and his
court- at this point,
attorney have
because
any
these
final
guys-
statements they would like to bring up to potentially save this case?
I would,
Yes,
I
I
would
would be.
like to here, what's you think there's something we could do about the fact that they
Sorry, man.
my brother
I ate Taco Bell last night.
Hold on,
My
Miss
brother-
Walk.
You know,
Can we
brother,
take a
they
can we hold it, Miss Walk? Hold on, give me a sec. Can we take a 5-minute recess real quick?
Of course, 5-minute recess.
Okay.
I need a 10-minute recess to make that fake autopsy report.
Preach it, brother. That wasn't even me, bro. Don't look at me.
there you go.
Hey, I'm with you in the white. Hey, I'm with you, sir. I'm with you, sir. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.